Hey guys, this is Earle here. This week I'd like to talk a little bit about overdrive pedals, why we need them and what they're used for. Okay, so an overdrive pedal is an effects pedal that sits on the floor. You plug your guitar into it, you plug it into the amplifier, and it creates instant distortion for you at any time you need it. The reason that it's on the floor is because you can step on it to turn it on and off. That's handy because it doesn't require your hands at all, so you can turn it on and off at will while you're playing, which is very important when you're switching between clean sound and distorted sound in the middle of a song, which happens all the time. Okay, so it's great for that. So that's why you need an overdrive pedal. What is it for exactly? Well, like I said, it's for creating distortion, but a very certain kind of distortion. It's for creating a bluesy rock type of distortion. It's not going to be the distortion that you're looking for if you're going to want to play just that Journey, Metallica, and a super hard heavy metal type rock. That pedal is a totally different type of pedal, and it's usually called a distortion pedal specifically. An overdrive pedal is a little bit smoother, a lot less distortion than a distortion pedal. So overdrive is a little bit more subtle distortion. So anyway, without talking about it so much, let's hear what a overdrive pedal sounds like. So for contrast's sake, I'm going to play without the overdrive pedal. So let me play something right now. Okay, now I'm going to turn the overdrive pedal on. Now I'm going to click on it because this is an emulation on my computer, but you would step on it with your foot. Alright, so there we go. It's on. Let's play something. There you go. Right away, I have distortion. All I had to do was step on it, and I have distortion. I didn't have to mess with any amplifier knobs or anything like that. It just gives me distortion right out of the box. Okay? Now, an overdrive pedal gives you distortion in a number of ways. Okay? Actually, two different ways. One, it simply boosts your guitar signal so high that your amplifier can't help but to distort. Your amplifier has to distort because of the signal that's coming to it is so high. Alright, so that's the first way that it distorts your amplifier. And that's all you need if you love the way your amplifier sounds naturally when it's distorted. Okay? But if you want to add an extra level of distortion beyond what your amplifier can give you, the overdrive pedal can give you some more. Okay, right out of the box, it can create its own distortion and send it along to your amplifier. Okay, so that's where these knobs come in. So let's start with the level knob. The level knob controls your output from the overdrive pedal itself. Okay, that's going to help distort your amplifier. Okay, now if you want more output than or more distortion than what the amplifier can do naturally, then that's what the drive knob is for. Drive, that term, is a synonym for distortion in the guitar world. Okay, so you turn the drive up to introduce even more distortion into the signal. So I'm going to play it without a lot of drive, just all signal boost right here. Okay, and so you can hear how that sounds. And then I'm going to add more drive so you can see what adding the pedals distortion sounds like. So you can tell right away that there is a lot of distortion that was added to that, and I'm going to add even more. So let's see how that sounds. Alright, so level increased the overall signal, helps distort your amplifier naturally. Drive adds additional distortion if the natural distortion of your amplifier isn't enough. Alright, so the third knob we have on the screen here is tone. Tone takes care of tone. If you want a bassy sound, you can turn the knob over here counterclockwise and you get a bassier, darker sound. Alright, if you want a more trebly sound, brighter sound, you turn the knob clockwise. Okay? So there you go. You have a level, increase the overall signal, helps distort. Drive adds additional distortion. And then tone changes the treble or the bassy characteristics of your sound. Okay? So there you have it. That's your overdrive pedal. So go to your local guitar store, try a couple out. Be sure to plug them into your model of amplifier to see how the distortion pedals react with your amplifier. And I recommend you start with 2 models, the 2 most popular models out there. Try a Ibanez Tube Screamer. That's actually what model is being emulated here on screen. Okay? And then try a Boss overdrive pedal. Both of them are very good, and they sound different from one another, so you can maybe prefer one over the other, but they're both very good, they're both very popular. So go out, have fun, try them out, and keep on rocking. See you next time.